Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Talia Al Ghul paint-up. Now, I'm probably saying her last name wrong. I'm sorry, I'm not a Batman guy. Don't know how to say everything. But anyway, the Talia kit is awesome, sculpted so damn well. The whole idea about it is just great, and I had a great time painting it up. So we'll kind of go over about everything of what I did. So to give you the idea is basically she's sitting there waiting for Batman on his chair in the Batcave. That's kind of the idea. So it's a Batman chair. She's got his utility belt in one hand, her sword in the other, and she's just sitting there chilling, waiting for him. So the idea is great. A lot of work though, because statue comes in a bunch of different parts, so you have to put all the chair together. It didn't come with this little circular base at the bottom. I added that only because I wanted to make sure she didn't topple over anywhere. Even though it's designed great, it's definitely proportioned and it won't topple. But it was just my extra added bonus to it. So I figured, the chair is sitting in the Batcave, but it kind of swivels on this little thing. So that's kind of just what I came up with. But it was pretty cool. So what I did was I painted the chair in like a black, but I added a metallic tint to it. Not like a gloss, but just like a nice misting metallic to give it that like Batman armor feel. And then what I did with the chair was I did a darkish gray, but I kind of gloss coated it a little bit just to give it a sheen, so I'll make it look like a little leather. I don't know if it's showing up too well on the camera, but it's two different shades of color, but that's kind of what I wanted to focus on. And that's pretty much what I went. And now the chair comes with this little monitor, so if you're sitting there, you can kind of twist it around. I designed it so this way it goes in with a magnet. If you don't, it kind of like starts to swivel down, or you have to glue it in directly, but that's what I did. So what I did is I gave it like the little matrix type look screen, but you don't really see it that much with the statue, so I didn't really focus too much on that. So, but it goes in pretty cool. So on to the kit. She's really good, really designed well, amazing scope. Roberto did a great job. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to follow the control art where basically I don't know if you ever seen the cover where she's sitting there with a purple sword handle, metal sword, gold, and she's pointing it toward Catwoman in the mirror, and you see Catwoman's reflection into the sword. So that's kind of what I followed. I wanted to go with a nice silky white look with that sword, and I just followed pretty much what she is. So we'll kind of get in closer and we'll explain all what I did, but she comes in a bunch of different pieces. The two legs are separate, the body is one whole piece, the two arms, and then the head. But once you put all that together, it works out pretty good. I designed her where there's a pin here and a magnet over here because there's two little keyholes, and you pop her in and out. It's great because what I wanted to do is design it so this way when I ship it off to the client, it actually can be broken down. So that's the good idea. The utility belt comes in all these little pieces with the felt and then this, so you have to glue it all together. But the cool thing about it is it goes in and out and it fits perfect with the hand, as you can see. And that's just a great design. I mean, if you're into customizing too, you can actually add other things instead of the utility belt. But the idea is the utility belt. But I mean, you could put like a cowl on her, a mask, a cape. You do whatever you want. Also, they designed the sword amazingly too, because it is a metal sword, but it's designed where you kind of twist it and you follow out the hand and it comes out. So as you can see, the sword is really good. It's in metal. It is bendable, so you got to be careful. But what I did is I polished it up a little bit from the casting. I added some alclad chrome and polished it the best I could. And you don't want to bend it, because if you did it with resin probably would be an issue. So you just slide it into the hand and you twist it, and it just goes like that, which is great. So now we'll get in a little bit closer to how I kind of painted her up. Try to get in a little bit more. One of the cool things too is if you little tidbit, if you go down underneath, you look under there, you can kind of see her underwear with the legs. So you get a little bit of a bonus with the skirt. For all you dirty minds out there. But so basically, she's painted up in Garage Kit flesh tones, and I gave her some nice shadowing. I didn't want to go super tan with her, but I didn't want to go super pale, so I wanted to find that mix in that little medium color with her. And I wanted to give her a nice silky look. Now, I painted her all in white, and then I did some shadowing, and then I toned it down with some pearlized color, some interference blues. So it might not show in the camera too well, but you do get a silky look to it. It's not actually just like white with gray. I don't know if the camera's picking it all up, but That's what I ran with. And then what I did is, she has all these little designs up in here. So instead of just painting it white and leaving those designs there, I actually sat down and I painted in little metallic dots on all the design up around her shirt. So I wanted that to pop a little bit more. We'll get in closer in a bit. And I did the gold, I did the diamond, the gold, I did the gold trims up in there, around there. And then I did it in her back too as well. So this way, and a little gem there. I figured it'd be a nice little touch. She is brown hair and brown eyes. That's what they say in the comics up on all the websites for her stats. So I always like to follow stats of the characters and keep it true. So that's what I did. Now, since I did the white outfit in like a silky look, I wanted the boots to be different. I didn't want to just paint all the white there and then all the white there and keep it, the same, because you kind of lose it. So just by adding super gloss white boots, I wanted to go with that PVC, like 60s, 70s look of boots. So that's what I did with that. I wanted to give it that like plastic PVC look so it's nice and shiny. So even though this is white and this is white, it's still two different kinds of whites. And I thought that would be kind of a nice touch, because you can't really have like a silky dress and a silky boot. So that's what I went with that. Now we're getting a little bit closer to her face. So what I wanted to do is a nice sexy face, but I didn't want to go too overboard with it. So my goal was not to really go crazy with the eyeshadow. If you look in the control art, she's got like kind of a whitish eyeshadow kind of thing. It's kind of like not that heavy, and but I think that's just the style of the artist and the coloring. But I kind of wanted to give it a little bit where it's kind of like a light bluish eyeshadow that kind of fits with the outfit. So that's kind of what I went with. Some nice blush on her. Yeah, and just ran with it. Archer Fine Transfer eyes to give it, really nice, good circular eyes, and works out. Bright red lipstick. As you can see in the hair, it's got some different shades of brown, some blacks, and some little highlights. And I just wanted to make sure that the hair wasn't just one solid color. It is a lot of variation into it. So it just came out pretty cool, and just wanted to make sure she was nice and shadow, paint her up nice and smooth, and just had a lot of fun with it. Base has a lot of details into it, so I figured, instead of trying to go overboard on the chair, I figured a nice, black metallic like Batman would work out pretty good. I figured it would just be white dress, black chair. Her sword pops out a little bit more, and the belt buckle pops out a little bit more as a whole piece. Because I think if I did a little too much silver at the bottom here, like a really metallic chair, we would lose the figure with a white dress. I think maybe if she was painted in a different color dress, then the chair probably would have been a different color too. So I like to try to think of, the whole piece, together. And that's pretty much the Talia kit. Hopefully you guys like the way she came out. A lot of fun to paint her up. Really a great kit. Just sculpt is just amazing. It just and the whole concept of the whole entire statue is just unreal. Just sitting there waiting for Batman. Either she's gonna fight with him or do some naughty things. Probably more of the naughty things, but leave it up to the imagination of the collectors. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.